welcome back to the channel. Right, so you join me today at base. So we're only local today, which is good. It's Thursday today. It's my last day of the week. So welcome back. We are in sunny Liverpool, in Aintree. So I've got a high trailer on, so I couldn't go the normal way. I could because there's like a
13-foot one height restriction in half, a mile on Greenwich Road.
Yeah, it's not on this road. So yeah, my trailer is 15'3". Coming in the normal way I would come, there's a height restriction of 14 foot. So I've had to do a bit of a diversion and come in from a different direction, but the sat nav picked it up anyway. Yeah, I've been here a couple of times now. Parfit's cash and carry. First time I came. It's one of the reasons why I check Google now, because googling it, it's not far away. I think yeah, this is the race course straight ahead of us. Entry race course, and it's just at the side of that. But the postcode was the main road, or is the main road. Just going straight into the right hand lane, so I am turning right in a moment.
Warning, 13-foot one height restriction in half, a mile on Greenwich Road.
Yeah, so with the postcode, I didn't check it, and when I drove up to the postcode, I didn't know where I was going, or how to turn around, or whatever I needed to do. So I had to drive like about 4 miles into Liverpool to find a suitable place to turn around, and then come back and try and find it again. And even when I found it again, you have to drive through a retail park in a certain way, and I drove into it in the wrong way. So I drove into the car park, the normal car park, and it was just a nightmare. So from
13-foot one height restriction in half, a mile on Greenwich Road.
So from that point on, it was Googling anywhere I've never been before to make sure it matches up with the postcode, and a lot of the time it doesn't, so it does pay off to do that. Yeah, so we're just turning right here. It is literally into the retail park, but the postcode's back there about a quarter mile.
Warning, 12-foot 9 height restriction in half, a mile on Cocky Lane.
There's a lot of low bridges around here. There's a lot of train lines around here, so it wasn't designed for trucks when they put the train lines in on the roads. Right, so I'll show you where I went wrong the second time. The first time was on the main road. You kind of have to know it, because the sat nav kind of takes you up that road as well. There's no HGVs, but I went left here because there's a sign saying Parfit's left, so I went down left, and it was a very horrible situation because it was middle of the day, and there's lots of people parking in the retail park. And what it meant is carry on and then turn left, which I'm doing now. just have to watch your head when you're coming around here as well. You need to just, anything like this, you need to be looking ahead round the corner if you can, where you can. Obviously you can't look around every corner. Again, this isn't designed really for HGVs. He wasn't really looking around the corner, was he? You might not be able to see it on the camera, but if you look ahead over the warehouse ahead, you'll just see the grandstand in the, for the so the Grand National, but yeah, entry. So it's this road. It's just follow it all the way around. Yeah, and if two HGVs get stuck on this corner, there's a lot of manoeuvring you need to do. So take it nice and wide. Yeah, I'm a bit late coming to this job, mainly because it's Britvic. It's like Pepsi. There's no paperwork this morning. The planner said to check the trailer, and there's no paperwork at all. So they needed to contact the supplier Britvic and for them to email the paperwork directly to the customer. Plus the unit was empty of fuel and the fuel card wasn't working, so a lot of issues. You never even look this way, that lad. Well, there's no queue anyway. Sometimes they're queuing from here all the way around. This is perfect on the left anyway. It's a side load. And oh, we're straight in. Usually you'd just park here on the left against the railings, but I'm just going to drive straight in. You kind of have an option when you come here to turn to the right and then back in, but I just like driving straight forward and then getting out yourself once you're tipped. Right, I will get tipped and speak to you in a moment. Right. So a bit of a tight spot, really, this place. Put that axle up where I'm meant to. So I need to position myself a bit further to the right, just to get more of an angle. As you can probably see just then, there's a truck class 2 there. So I'm just going to wiggle over there a bit. Just so I can get the tail wrapping around that truck. Wrap it too tight. Yeah, it's looking good. Looking good. Right. Straighten that up now. I should be able to whip it round that side. And there we go. Hopefully that should go round. Right, and that's how you do it. Right. Technically not on the main road yet. So what I need to do is just confirm that I've been. So yeah, on the Britvic jobs, the Pepsi and whatever they sell, we have to confirm before we leave site that everything's been delivered. And so there's like an app I use, and I have to confirm the job number and how many units have been delivered, which confirms everything has been delivered. You can also let them know if there's any discrepancies, damages, things like that on there, or refused. But anyway, that's all done for that one. Let's see if we can get out of here without any dramas. So if you can take the space, just take all the space you need. Again, this is a hairpin, not a hairpin, but it's a 90-degree right. It's anyone coming around like that. It'll be a bit of a nightmare. There's no need to be going any faster than this, going around these corners. And the reason I'm saying that is because I see it all the time, people just flying around. Down here. See, there's a guy there picking the bins. There's no high vis on, just stood in the road. The guy with the high vis on stood in the bushes. It's all good. .30. First job done. Yeah, so we'll go in the way we came, so there's going to be no dramas. So yeah, we'll catch you up when I get to Trafford Park. That's all planned for today, but I'm pretty sure they'll add something else. They won't let me finish at 11. So I'm gonna get there at 9:30, maybe 10:30 I get loaded, and then 11:30 back to base. That's when the canteen opens, so if that happens at that time scale, I'm happy with that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll add something else, like Ellesmere Port, get the compost or whatever. That's pretty much every day if you're local. Obviously I've been in Scotland past 2 days I've been in. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But we'll get to Trafford first. Speak to you in a bit. Welcome back. Yeah, a nice leisurely drive over to Trafford. No dramas, no traffic, thankfully. But yeah, we're 1 minute away. I've not checked the screen yet to see if there's anything else added. But sometimes this place in Trafford, because I'm picking a load up here, sometimes I'm here for hours on end. like real hours, like 4 or 5 hours. So I'm hoping that's not the case. I'd rather be moving than just sat still. But yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, sometimes I'm sent here just to drop a high trailer off, which I've got now. Sometimes just to drop a high trailer, pick a low trailer up, and then carry on to whatever I'm doing next. Like I'm actually picking a load up out of here, so I'll need the high trailer that I've got anyway, which is good. Just let everyone behind me know I'm turning. And here you go. So let's have a look. There's a space between these two. Yeah. So I'm just going to drive over here. Keep to the left of it. Swing it in. Right, I'm going to fill a little slip in. There is people on the 2 bays that they've got, but I don't think there's any other drivers waiting, so I'll get in there quick before anyone turns up. Speak to you in a bit. So yeah, welcome back. So what have you missed? So I was in Manchester last time. Spoke to you. So I've been back to base, had my lunch, steak pie and chips, very nice. But I didn't record loading the new trailer. Literally it's 3 pallets of rice. That is all. But now I am in Blackpool and Fleetwood. I believe it's Fleetwood. It's North Manchester. It's North Blackpool anyway. So we're turning right on this roundabout. If you've not guessed from the road signs, I'm indicating noise. But this place is a food manufacturer. So obviously not going to order that much. But it's three pallets is a lot of rice, to be fair. But it's not a huge site, and looking on Google Maps, there was no obvious way to get to a loading bay. It's just like a very small road up the side of the there's a very small access road, which I don't know if it's wide enough for a truck, and it said no entry in it, so it was a bit confusing. So I give them a call. I've never done that before, never rang the company just to question them on the access. And the receptionist was very nice. She knew, well, I told her I was from Eddie Stobart, so she knew I was going to be in a big truck. So she gave me directions, which, again, from Google Maps and like Street View, isn't that obvious. So I'm hoping that they are obvious when I get there. space up. This lane here. Yeah, I'm going to have to set both lanes here. Turn left here. 100%. We carry on. But yeah, it's the very first time I've had to ring. Well, then again, it's the very first time I have rung a customer. I've probably had to ring a customer a couple of times, and I've just winged it when I got there. But yeah, she was very nice, very helpful. Aldi and B&M. You start taking me hay fever tablets. I could literally. That bike there, it's cool. It feels like I could literally just gouge my own eyes out. It's that bad. Are you going forward? Right. Right, so put this on just in case I need to jump out on the side of a road. I'm hoping I don't have to. It's a bit of a faff putting this on with the seatbelt on, but it's fine. All done and dusted. Right, rightio. So yeah, bendy around here, and then should be a right hand turn, should be a little roundabout. Yeah, judging by the park that's on the maps, on the sat-nav, the building will be on the left, and then the roundabouts will be up ahead. So we'll indicate here. Make sure I don't take those railings out. Pretty sure you're not supposed to park 90 degrees to the curb there. Suppose you get more cars in that way. Just risking every bumper. Is this wide enough for my truck? I'm going to say yes. Right, I'm going to slow down. Just. School. This is it on that. This isn't it, but the next one is. So this no entry is the only access point I can see to the back of the building. But I was told to go to this next roundabout. Turn left, and it's a second left, and let this car go. And you're welcome. Goods inwards, there we go. So I have to drive through this little business park. Surely don't drive. How the hell do I get to? Yeah, it looks like yeah. Bloody very awkward, that's what it is. So how do I get to that then? No. Let's go and speak to him. Right, bear with me. Right, so after all that, I didn't even record myself backing into this place. It's not all about the reverse. I've been told I'm just concentrating on the reversing. But yeah, we're unloaded. I had to talk to confirm arrival. Hold on. I was talking to a guy who was on the bay, and he said he's been there half an hour. So we completed that drop. I've got the same trailer. We are departing. Why have I got 3 notifications? Yeah, good to go. Right, so yeah, I was speaking to the guy and he said every time he comes he's waiting half an hour. But I got me pallets off, paperwork signed, I'm out in 5 minutes. So yeah, you had to back. If looking forward, I had to back in from the right, backing in. So it's a hell of a lot easier than getting this from the left. Right, so off here. Let's go. Slow down, taxi man. Oh, but yeah, while I was waiting, I got 2 missed calls. My phone was in the cab, just from a generic Eddie Stobart phone number. Spoke to planning, they didn't know. Spoke to ops, they didn't know. So I was like, okay. And then just as I was getting the paperwork back, then it rang again. Answered it, and it was customer service with that company chasing up my deliverer. Strange. I've been waiting there 40 minutes. Anyway, all sorted. We're en route back to base. So it's kicking out at time now at schools, so obviously extra cautious, especially around here because there's a build-up of children and play areas. Yeah, it's nice delivering to little pokey places like that. You just get to experience a bit more technical side of driving, especially after driving to Scotland twice this week. Anyone going to just hold back and let me come through? Yes. Oh, I'll give him a thumbs up then. Oh yeah, send it. Yeah. Anywho, let us go. I always like to appreciate people letting me out. Some people don't appreciate it when I do. It's not very nice if you don't appreciate people just being nice when they don't have to be. So showing a bit of traffic here. No, here. This temporary road works we're seeing on the way through. But yeah, I'm due back at base at, it says 25 to 5, but by the time I hit motorway, it's probably going to be a bit longer. But should finish at 5. So all very good. There's not much really to do on that one. It's been a pretty busy day, and I've enjoyed it. I always used to say I like driving the distance, but when I'm vlogging I do like these local-ish jobs, where it's a bit more technical side of driving through like little towns, villages, and streets, side roads. But yeah, we will cover more subjects moving forward. But yeah, thanks for joining me, and we'll catch you on the next one. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.